Hello everyone, Kieran Crabtree here, and welcome back to the Dinosaur Discovery. On today's review, we are going to be taking a look at the Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom Battle Damage Triceratops from Mattel. Alright, here we have the Triceratops, and I'm really liking the way this figure looks. Although it is a little bit small for a Triceratops figure compared to some of the other Jurassic World Mattel figurines, but I guess this one can be a juvenile, and I think that's what Mattel intended this figure to be. So taking a closer look at the packaging, we of course have Owen and Blue, Triceratops 3+, then we have the Battle Damage logo. Then we have a cage-like structure leading up to a Jurassic World logo. Behind the Triceratops itself, we have a picture of Mount Sibo erupting in the background, which is looking quite cool. On the very side of the box, there is a Jurassic World logo. On the very top of the box, there is a Jurassic World logo. And on the other side of the box, there is a Jurassic World logo. On the very bottom, there's just a ton of boring information. Here is the Mattel logo. And if we take a look at the very back of the box, we have a very cool image of the Triceratops action figure that we have here. It says activate battle damage, and we have some information about the Jurassic World Facts app. Yet again, another Jurassic World logo, and down here we have some of the other battle damage figures that you can collect. Battle damage Velociraptor Blue, the Herrerasaurus, the Stygimoloch, and the Pachycephalosaurus. Actually, these are the last few figures that I need in order to have all the battle damage figures. I just need all these and the battle damage Pteranodon, but I do in fact own the Herrerasaurus and all the others. So, I don't think I'm going to pick up battle damage Blue since I already own the Savage Strike Velociraptor Blue, but I may pick it up if I see it for a good deal at Walmart. Well, alright, without any further ado, let's get this Triceratops out of the box. Well, alright, here is our Battle Damage Triceratops out of the box. And I have to say, it looks really good. I'm really liking the color scheme on this figure. Although it is a little bit small, like I mentioned earlier, it doesn't take away the beauty of this figure. I mean, look at the sculpt and detail on this. It is literally almost 100% identical to the Triceratops in the Jurassic Park and Jurassic World films. Mattel has definitely nailed the head sculpt when it comes to their Triceratops figures. So this is probably the most, or one of the most accurate Triceratops figures that we've gotten in the Jurassic World toy line, as well as the Jurassic Park toy line. If you take a look at the sculpt, again, the head sculpt is just phenomenal. Look at all those wrinkles going around the face. The eye is pretty small, but it is actually painted yellow with a black pupil. As you can see, each one of these little horns or spikes is painted gray, which that's a nice touch to this figure. And there is a little bit of this kind of, I don't really know what kind of color this would be. I guess it's kind of like this grayish-brown color that's been kind of lightly sprayed on the frill. But yeah, that just makes this toy look really good. The horns are rubber, so they're quite bendy, I guess, so you won't poke yourself. And the horn right here is plastic, and it is painted gray along with the beak. The beak is also painted gray. Look at all the detail on the beak. There's just a ton of wrinkles, and also the nostril has been sculpted very nicely, if we can let the camera focus. They've definitely nailed the nostril. It's definitely, it definitely looks very, very realistic, and very, very good. If we take a look at the sculpt on the rest of the body, there are just a ton of scales on the back, and wrinkles and scales on the legs. Unfortunately, the toenails haven't been painted, but that's what you've come to expect with these Jurassic World Mattel figures. And tail looks very nice, and again, there's more of that grayish-brownish color that's been put on the back. And if we take a look at the battle damage wound, it's been sculpted very cool, or very, very, very nicely. And there's no paint on it, it's just this red plastic, but you can see a ton of tears in the skin and in the muscle, and you can actually see a little bit of bone, so that looks very good. Now, for articulation, there is articulation in the legs. They can move. Now, they can't exactly do a 360. The front legs can move, although they're kind of hard to move because of their pose. I'm not actually a gigantic fan of the pose that this figure is in. I wish maybe it was just in a neutral pose like some of the Kenner Jurassic Park figures, but I mean, it's nothing horrible or anything, and it looks very cool on your shelf in this pose. So yeah, they can also rotate outwards, and even the back legs can go outwards just a little bit, but not too much. The head can go all the way around, although the legs kind of block it from turning completely upside down, and the head can kind of go up and down just a little bit, and that's what's kind of disappointing with this figure. Is I wish maybe the head would go up a little bit higher so you can get like a better pose, but yeah, that's pretty much it with articulation. And I'm just now noticing this. There's some detail on the very back of the frill. I didn't actually notice that before. So Mattel has even bothered to sculpt tiny details on the very back of the frill. And yeah. Now for the overall action feature of this figure, there is a little battle damage panel right here, and you simply just push it, and now the dinosaur's been wounded, and then you can slide it back up, and it's like healed itself. So very nice action feature, and it's pretty cool. It's better than like the Kenner figures where you can literally take the skin off, and that would be very, very easy to lose. And a lot of the Kenner Jurassic Park figures that you find on eBay are missing the battle damage panel. One last feature of this toy is that it has the Jurassic World Facts app scan code. You can download the app on your phone, and you scan this QR code right here, and you get a ton of facts about the dinosaur. It's a very nice feature, and I highly recommend the app. And also here is the Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom official mark. Well, just how big is this figure? From the tip of its tail to the tip of its horn, we are looking at exactly 8 inches, and for its height, from its foot to the very top of its frill, we are looking at exactly 3 inches. For a size comparison, we'll go ahead and bring in the Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom Attack Pack Dilophosaurus, which just towers over this Triceratops. We will also bring in the Jurassic World Dino Rivals Savage Strike Velociraptor Blue, which again just towers over it, if I can actually get it to stand. And last but not least, we will bring in the Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom Battle Damage Gallimimus, which will be reviewed next week on the channel. Well, overall, this is just a really cool figure. I highly recommend it. If you're wanting to pick this toy up, I recommend going on over to Walmart. I actually see quite a few of these at Walmart's, and if you don't have any luck tracking it down there, I recommend going on over to eBay or Amazon. I will, of course, include a link in the description, as always, to Amazon, to wherever you can pick up this figure on the website. Well, alright, this has been the Dinosaur Discovery. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you'll be notified of any future videos, and I will, of course, see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching.